With so many good social media platforms out there, it can be quite difficult deciding which one to choose. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 4 key things to consider when choosing the right platform to market your business on. Let's get into the content. All right, so tip number 1 is to identify the platform that you spend majority of your time on. Like literally every time you grab your phone or you jump on the computer or the laptop, which social media platform do you go to first? And then also which one are you constantly engaging on? Because when it comes to marketing your business, one thing to really understand is overall user activity. Like how do people operate on the platform? And you're gonna have that data because you're constantly on that platform. Also, how does the algorithm work? So you can understand how you could use that as leverage when it comes to marketing your business, all right? So let me know down below in the comments, which platform do you spend majority of your time on? All right, so tip number 2 is to identify your natural way of communicating. When you breaking things down, you teaching people things, you communicating different ideas, does it come easier for you to just talk it out, or does it come easier for you to write it down on a piece of paper? And this is going to be important long term, because when you start to actually market your business on that platform, if it's too unnatural for you, you're going to eventually not want to do it. And when you don't want to do things and you're not taking action and your business is not growing, it's going to cause you a lot of frustration. All right, so make sure that you get clear. Okay, this is the platform, this is the way that I communicate, and then what you want to do is you actually want to choose the platform that's going to be best for you. All right, so tip number 3 is to identify the platforms that match your natural way of communicating. And so if it's easier for you to talk out your ideas, I'm going to show you those platforms. Or if you consider yourself a writer, I'm going to show you those platforms as well. Okay, so if you find it easier to just talk your ideas out, then I'm going to recommend YouTube or TikTok. And my reasoning behind this is I feel like if it's that natural for you to just talk your concepts out, then as soon as you get on a video, it's gonna save you a lot more time than just sitting there trying to write like an article or something, and that ain't really your natural thing, right? So what you could do is you can create content, personal brand type stuff, depending on the route that you want to go. Or if you got a fear of the camera, you can actually go the route of doing no face videos, right? And you can do that both on YouTube and on TikTok. And you can even go the route of doing podcasting, because with podcasting, the way that I would do it, if I was doing a podcast, I would go sign up for one of those podcasting sites like Buzzsprout, and also they got Podbean, and I'm gonna show you what the rest of them are. But what I would do is I would do a video podcast, because then I could leverage YouTube as a search engine and then put those specific topics and then attract my audience that way. Now I want to show you those podcast sites real quick. So we got Buzzsprout, we got Podbean, we got Spreaker, we got Transistor, and we got Captivate, right? So those are the most popular ones at the time that I'm recording this video. So if you want to go check those out after you watch this video, I highly recommend you to do that. But keep in mind, if you decide to go to a separate podcasting site and don't do video podcasting, you still gonna have to send traffic over to that podcast link, right? So that's something to keep in mind if you go that route. All right, so now this is gonna be for you if you prefer to actually write and communicate your ideas that way, right? So you can see right here, we got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got Twitter. Now all of these are text and visual type of sites, right? When people go on Facebook and Instagram, they looking to see, family pictures. They looking to see what their family is writing. They see memes and all of those different things. And it's pretty much the same concept when it comes to Instagram, right? Now, Twitter is a lot more fast paced, where you got like people tweeting multiple times per day. So it's going to be a lot more posting than it is on Facebook and Instagram, but it's still considered a text and visual type of social media. All right. So the next one is Google. So when it comes to Google, right, you're going to be starting a blog, and basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your domain, you're gonna also get you some hosting, and then what you're gonna do from there is you're gonna then create topics based around what your audience cares about, right? And you could do that with either WordPress, you can also do that with Blogger, and then you just go throughout that same path. Now the next one is Medium. So Medium is blogging as well, but it's blogging without your own domain. So you can actually have it on their own platform, right? You don't have to worry about, most of the things you would have to do if you had your own one, but the risk in that is they can easily get rid of your account, and then now you don't have anything to show for it, right? So that's why I always recommend that you actually get your own stuff set up. All right, so tip number 4 is to make sure your target audience is actually on the platform. Now with all the platforms that I just gave you, those platforms literally have millions of people on them. So I'm sure you shouldn't have any problem with that. Now, if you are having a problem finding your target audience, I want you to watch this video next next because it's gonna show you exactly how to do that. See you over there.